In a place where you feel the fire's gone out. In time we will heal and light will pour out again, again, again. Light will pour out again, again, again. When the darkness surrounds the night without sound, we'll pull the wool down, we'll be together again, again, again. Be together again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other like a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn, and we will rise again. We'll rise again. We're one up, we're one up. It's not the end. We're one heart, we're one heart. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. We'll make it together. When the chips are down and you're losing hope, the light will surround and show you the road again, again, again. Show you the road again, again, again. Wait for the sunrise and open your eyes. If we give it time, life will be so bright again, again, again. Life will be bright again, again, again. No, we're gonna rise again. We got each other like a friend. And every time you think the end is near, you'll see the tides can turn, and we will rise again. We'll rise again. We're one up, we're one up. It's not the end.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Claxon Seasonals for, if I'm correct, the EU side of things. Welcome, everyone. Great to see you guys back again. You know, of course, it's been a while since we've been streaming again, you know, a couple days, couple weeks, whatever it may be. I just want to welcome you guys to the stream. I have some things here on the side, and the players have not joined yet. They're not quite ready as we are I kind of expect them to be ready a lot more like in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It might take a lot longer than we anticipated, but anyways, that gives us more time to, you know, talk about the tournament, talk about the stuff that's going to be happening today, the teams that are going to be playing today. And yeah, I'm just really excited to show you guys what is up today. So let's just start off with the first part of the stream. You know, of course, introduction. We just introduced ourselves. I hope you guys have been doing great. Of course, I forgot to mention, you guys are, of course, watching. You got your snacks, you got everything ready, because there is some time available now. We have some time, so you can go grab your stuff right now real quick before we are actually starting. Anyways, moving on to the first topic here. Let's just run straight to the first topic. Claxon. A lot of you guys may be familiar with it, but Claxon tournament has been around for a while now, but we've recently, you know, updated a few things. So I just wanted to, you know, redo a couple things here and there, and just make sure you guys are up to date. Anyways, Claxon tournament itself, it's a tournament that basically hosts seasonals, a monthly single elimination critical ops 5v5 diffuse tournaments consisting of 8 to 16 teams. The tournaments are available in multiple regions: Europe, India, Asia, and South America. Now this, of course, will be for EU, as the title says. This will be for the European region, and it's all powered by Critical Force, NiceCactus, and a BearClaw Gaming. So huge shout out to our sponsors. I'll repeat them again: Critical Force, NiceCactus, and BearClaw Gaming. This will be the 6th edition of the European series. So yeah, we've been doing this for a while, but we've been revamping a few things. Anyways, let's just talk about the prize pool first. Just taking a double check here. Starting off with the first one, we got for the 4th place, we got 2 premium cases and 300 credits. In total, that would be about 12,000 YEC worth of yellow credits. So basically $50 worth of yellow credits spent on the premium cases and normal credits. Then we got on the 3rd place, we also got 2 premium cases and 300 credits again. On the 2nd place, we got 4 premium cases and 600 credits. On the 1st, we got 8 premium cases, 1,200 credits, and 50 USD. So that's plenty for the 1st place. You know, we have our seasonals every now and then, so, you know, stack that up over time, and you got yourselves a pretty nice little price. So yeah, anyways, taking that into account, let's just move over to the brackets, because we just explained the tournament itself, but of course we're here to see those teams compete. Starting off with the first teams, we got Team Vintage and Endurance and Vigorous and Aura Esports, coming from both sides, different sides from this single elimination bracket that, of course, Claxon has been doing for those seasonals. That's pretty clear. I hope that it kind of makes sense for you guys to, you know, take a brief look at those brackets. Starting off, of course, with the left side, we got Team Vintage and Endurance. Starting off very soon, actually. That will be on this stream today. The semifinals, a full BO3. And yeah, let's just talk about Vintage. Vintage on round 1 won against Unglazed by 13-4, and then won against Valorous in round 2 by 13-12. A pretty close match against Valorous. And I think we all know Valorous from Circuit as well. So, you know, quite a lot of experience there. So that's kind of cool. But putting that aside, you know, they did actually win against Valorous. That's one of the big teams running up right now in EU. So that gives, you know, Team Vintage looking pretty strong so far. And we got Endurance here. We won against Welve in round 1 by 13-9, and won against Blizzard Legion in round 2 by 13-5. The winner of this game will face Vigorous in the finals of Claxon EU. So it seems like Vigorous actually won against Aura Esports. Just got that information right now. And this will be like the 6th seasonal. So, you know, it's been a quite a ride so far, and just a great experience so far. We're gonna be waiting just a little bit longer for those teams to join, but again, I'll just do some double checks here. You know, again, we were expecting to start a lot earlier, but apparently we are waiting a little longer for those teams to get ready. Again, double checking a few things if everything is working behind the scenes. And while I'll be doing that, you guys can take a look at the brackets, make sure everything is in your head, and you're like, okay, so that's what happened. And yeah, I think we'll just be moving on to the first map, which will be played on Canals. So Team Vintage versus Endurance on the map Canals. Still waiting for the right moment to actually log into this game, and it seems like there are 2 people at the moment active. So as you guys can see, we have the room here. We got a Sniper and this X Hope here for 2 teams. We got the Team Vintage, the tag TVG. And it seems like they are doing their recordings. A lot of them seem to be in the spectator mode. So we are still going to be waiting for them to be ready. But I hope I informed you guys well. And if you have any questions, you can ask them via the chat. And if I have time, due to the delay between the chat and me, we will be able to maybe contact each other, or just have I can at least answer some of your questions in the first place. So yeah. We'll be waiting for now. I'll just see if I can maybe explain some things again. A few things that we could maybe talk about yet again. So let's see. Maybe we could talk about the brackets again. I don't mind. Again, if you have any questions, you guys can put that over there. Make sure that it is the questions in the chat, so I can actually read it in first place. But putting that aside, I'm also going to figure out another issue that we're actually occurring. We seem to have no audio for some reason. I'll be trying to fix this. Don't exactly know why this is happening, but situations like these require some an advanced solution. So let's see if we can find that advanced solution. So far, no luck. Nope. That is interesting. Everything is properly connected. For some odd reason, we are not getting any sound from the game. I don't exactly know why. I hope this can be resolved shortly. If the audio is even working. Yeah, the audio is working. If the audio is working, then why is this not working? Interesting. We'll be deactivating and reactivating it. Let's see if that fixes it. I hope it does. Seems like that is not the case. This will work. Be trying a more advanced solution. Luckily, the teams are not quite ready. We're waiting for the last player from Team Vintage to get ready. So hopefully this will get resolved. Trying it one more time. And no luck here. This is an interesting situation. Seems like they are still doing their assesses, which is good news. I'm happy that that is still occurring as we're trying to fix this issue. What maybe we could. No. Okay. That is a bit unfortunate. It's wonderful when everything just works the way it should, and then you start streaming, and apparently there's a sound issue that you've never heard of before, which is odd. Very odd. Maybe if I move to this will work. Oh, okay, that completely messes it up. Again, I do apologize. I'm just trying to figure out if we can find a solution to the problem here. Because it seems like everything should be working just fine, but for some reason it is not. Even switching between. Okay, so for some reason we are not getting any audio, everyone. I actually cannot figure it out as of now. They've just done their knife round, and it looks like Team Vintage just won that. You know, for some reason we are not getting any video now, which is worse. Again, I do apologize for the inconvenience. Still unsure as to why this is occurring. Seems to not work at all. Like it just. Oh, there we go. We got something on the screen now. For some reason, I don't think they're in the right team though, so we still have to wait for that. But again, I don't know why the audio isn't working. Still very unsure of why this is the case. I can't seem to figure it out as of now. And yeah, I'm just unsure. I don't know why the audio isn't working, everyone. I am very sorry. Very, very interesting. Am I doing something? Oh wait, I know what the issue is. Wait. I'm actually not even. I'm playing a little. Wait. If this is the solution, then I've been acting all the way. No. Switch to the direct sound. Audio, hello? I just froze. Hello? There we go. Okay, so I just fixed the issue and it was actually very simple. This doesn't have anything to do with the stream, but this was a very dumb mistake on my part. There's this mute button you have on iOS devices that basically causes you to mute your device, you know, from any ringtones and stuff. And games are basically the same thing as ringtones. So yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I was playing a little dumb there, but that's fine. You know, everyone makes those small mistakes. It's like you have something that doesn't fit. I don't know. For example, you have a PC that's not booting, and you forget to actually put the plug in. It's very interesting, but we got it resolved. It wasn't even that much of a hard problem. Like I had everything. I was about to say I have everything connected properly. There was nothing wrong. But anyways, we're gonna start off with Endurance versus Team Vintage. Team Vintage on the breach side and Endurance on the Coalition side. Starting it off, we have a great connection. Actually, that is wonderful. Hold on. Fix it. There we go. It should be a little bit less laggy now. Anyways, we're starting off with a huge Deagle battle here on a main. This X Hope going for the shots, and a Social actually getting the first frag of the game here on Hasta La Vista on Banana. And here we can see Jeppa playing for Team Vintage as well. Dropping down, going for some shots here in the lower part of the cafe. But Rexy and my line get a lot of frags. King coming through with another frag, taking a Reckle. And they bring it quickly to a 4 versus 1 as King seems to be the last player remaining here for Team Vintage. Already a horrible start on the eco round, or on the pistol round here early on. The bomb is down, and with the amount of time he has remaining and the amount of players that are on him and the HP he has, it doesn't really seem like they're going to win this one out. 1-0. And it's already looking a little too tough here for Team Vintage on this early first pistol round. Very, very unfortunate indeed. Sometimes these things happen, I guess. I don't know, like you start off with a great pistol round, you've practiced a lot, and then you put it to work, and it doesn't seem to work as well as you anticipated. Sometimes that happens with Team Vintage. It was definitely the case here. What are these background noises on candles, by the way? Like, those are ducks. Those are straight up ducks. But oh, what is my line doing? Sopsy or Xopis? What are these names? Taking out more players here. Mylan as well with the SA. Do huge amount of damage here. Getting a massive 3k. Jeppa shutting down Sopsy, but well, I guess we're off to a great start. We already have wonderful names we have to pronounce today. Xoppies. Xapis. Reckles, Xapis, Social, Myline, Cos. King to Disex Hope, Sniper, Jepa, Hasta La Vista. Well, what's the problem? What's the problem, RD? No idea. I have no idea. No idea. Anyways, moving on. Already, in the first 30 seconds of the match, we can see a gunfight happening here on Cafe. Social getting one frag and quickly getting refragged by King. You can see Reckles is going for that AUG. Moving back in the corner here on Cafe. Disex Hope near the bomb. Get a lot of nice beats in that house. Jepa taking out Xapis with the AK-47. Quickly getting him taken now with that headshot there on B-Long. And overall, it seems like Team Vintage is trying to make a comeback here on that third round after losing 2 in a row, which of course is pretty obvious. When you lose at the pistol round, chances of you losing out the eco one are pretty high. You can see Team Vintage slowly moving towards the B side. They got Disex Hope here with a bomb. Jepa and Hasta La Vista slowly moving forward as well. Reckles is waiting in this corner though. Could do a huge amount of damage if they don't check this properly. Team Vintage could be on a killing spree, but no, Reckles is not going to be on a killing spree. Taking down Jepa at least, but King quickly getting the refrag. But it was worth for Team Vintage. They got the bomb plant. They got the secure. They secured the site. And Myline seems to try and take this side back. Slowly moving up, but King surprises Myline from a very nice little off angle there. Cos taking on Hasta La Vista. It's going to be a 1 versus 1 as Cos takes on another player. Drops the SA, wants to take the AK, goes for the fake defuse, and is waiting for King to move up. But takes those shots, and that's going to get him killed here. King actually thought Cos was still defusing the bomb there, but he was not seeing him. And when Cos started shooting, that's when he made the big mistake and caused himself to actually almost, die in this situation. And Team Vintage, due to that mistake, is going to take this win here on the third round. And it seems like Endurance, even though they were very, let's just say they had some high endurance in the early game. You know, they had a lot of durability, but on the third round, they seem to drop off a little. You got 4 players on the A side. They're they're putting a lot of players near the A side. Not even around. No, just straight up on the A side. I think, like, Utility would do a lot of damage. And as I speak about Utility, Disex Hope getting a very swift nade kill here in Cos, which has been naded before for him to successfully nade him with 2 nades at least. Gotta have that damage ready. And the HP bar gotta be low enough. See Hasta La Vista slowly moving up. With the bomb also engaging the side here, and Reckles in the corner, but King takes him down. Very swift round here for Team Vintage, easily able to shut them down. And overall, great performance. We can see Endurance after that second win, but it seems like Vintage is already on the second win as well, so we got ourselves a neck-to-neck situation with both sides. Kind of just looking at each other like, who's going to take the next win on this 5th round? Ooh, that flash is not actually going to blind him here. He did dodge it nicely there. Quickly looking back and quickly looking forward, causing him to be able to survive that one. At least for his eyes, temporary. Avoiding a temporary situation that might not be very great for them. For some reason, we are disconnecting again. And off we go. Off to a pretty nice start to the 5th round. It seems like someone has plugged the connection out. And we're just going to chill here for now, I guess. I'm not quite sure how long this is going to take. And it seems like we are back. 1 kill has dropped. And our own player has actually dropped dead. It looks like it's going to be Kinged actually dying here. First frag going for Endurance Gaming. And the moment I move away from Reckles, seems like there's someone engaging slowly. Jepa going for the shots and going for more. Taking down Reckles as well. Getting the double straight up on the site. And Disex Hope is slowly but surely moving towards that B side. Myline does take down 1 frag. Jepa quickly trying to refrag, but does take down Xapis instead. And Disex Hope dropping that AK for the AUG, which is an interesting choice. Personally, I would still recommend the AK. You know, when you're very used to a weapon, it's always nice to have the AUG is better than the M4 and then the SG though, so that's another part. But hey, still a great weapon, and if some people prioritize it, then some people maybe looks like this X-Hope is gonna take that AUG for himself. A lot easier to control in terms of recoil control, which makes it great for players that really, I guess, like to just sit there and aim properly instead of controlling the recoil and aiming properly. Some of them might not be as used to the AK as much. And the AUG does a little bit more damage, I guess. Ooh, costs go for the peak, but no one seems to be there. 2-3. And Team Vintage getting a solid amount of bomb plant. And successfully moving on. After the first smoke of the match, but the nades coming through as well. And Jeppa is almost on half HP, going for the jump to the other side as he has that clearance. Very risky move here towards the cafe. And we can see Bomb is already entering the site. Sniper does take it on cost. A lot of shots coming through my line. Taking a Sniper, just looks like open. Jeppa taking on 2 more. My line as Social both going down. Bomb is going to be planted. And we can see Reckles getting another frag. Hasta La Vista going down. We got a 2 versus 3. Bomb is still ticking. Xapis and Reckles both need to get to that A site quickly before the time runs out. They need to take down 3 players. It's going to be very difficult as this X-Hope is taking out Reckles here from the upper corner there. And this X-Hope getting another one as he drops down, taking out Xapis for the 4th win here for Team Vintage. Endurance starting to lose a lot of rounds. They lost they won the first 2, but Vintage is just popping up after that 3rd round. And off they go yet again. We can see this X-Hope slowly but surely moving on. Cos. Oh, Reckles and Cos getting 2 more frags here. They got 3 in total. Cos getting the double. Reckles getting another one. A very nice stop here on the B-long push. Or whatever they were trying to do on B-long there. At least they took down a lot of players. And it's obviously taking on this X-Hope, and it's already over. Team Vintage losing out members left and right. It is unbelievable. Hasta La Vista seems to be the last player alive here with the SG. Wants to pick up the AUG. It's a little too dangerous. Picked up the bomb. It's not going to pick up the AUG actually, but it's going to get backstabbed. Oh, I was trying to switch to Cost there, but Cost backstabbing him. It gets at least 1 frag. Social goes down, but it's completely not worth, economically not, and overall for the round itself, definitely a difficult situation here for Endurance Gaming as they start to lose out a lot of rounds. But Team Vintage did lose this last one as well, so you know, could start to go neck to neck again. Also, for the black screen there, I was just trying to make sure that the audio was properly connected. We heard some interesting noises as people were shooting, so just have to fix that real quick. And as I'm talking, what's going on? Endurance getting 3 kills in total so far, 2 kills on the other side, and it seems like Team Vintage is actually trying to fix the score again, but they're losing a lot of players in the process here. Sniper does take down Reckles here from that hallway. You got to check that hallway there, but still, Social is able to take down that player there. Only got Sniper with 30 HP, who literally has a Sniper. Social is starting to move towards that A side. A Sniper is going for the bomb plant, but he's going to get pushed out by the AUG. And a Social takes this as a victory, picks up the Sniper, and it's a 4 versus 4. Absolutely insane performance here by Endurance. Like, the moment you start to think that someone's going to come back, Endurance just starts to pop off again, and it's a straight up 4 versus 4. Doing pretty well so far. Team Vintage, they got a 5-man squad actually moving up towards the A site. Dropping 2 smokes and another smoke to protect the A side. At least it seems that the Coalition side was doing that. Endurance Gaming here on the Coalition side, trying to make sure that that A side is not going to get penetrated anytime soon. The bomb is down. My line gets 1 frag. King going to get another one on my line. King getting the double here. Reckles also going down and quickly entering the site. And it seems like every single time Team Vintage wins out the early part of their push, they... Every single round they've won so far is because they won the early part of their process. Xapis is dodging those shots there from Jeppa. I mean, dodging, making sure he doesn't get hit by surprising him with this X-Hope. And Xapis do take down 2 more players there. I don't know if it was Xapis though. It might have been someone else. I don't remember the name. But they take down the last 2 players there from Team Vintage and make sure they are gonna stay in this game. Or the last player from Endurance, make sure they stay in this game, as Team Vintage is getting closer and closer to match point of the first half here. 4-5. We got 3 more rounds before we hit match point and switch sides. Sniper getting a beautiful headshot there early on in the game, and these picks are definitely useful, especially if one of your players dies by nade. Again, utility getting utilized quite well, and Endurance, even though they're kind of stacking near that A side, you know, to have some players more spread around this time. Ooh, Jeopard does take down a social, and the B side is vulnerable. Hasta La Vista is gonna take down 1 player. Sniper getting more in total, and it's just they're just getting picked off at this point. 4-6. Endurance, without them even reaching the side, they just get picked off. I guess they're playing way too aggressive overall on candles, which is giving Team Vintage the option to kill them in the process of even reaching a site in the first place. Even though that B side was very free, they were not sure if they're going to be on the A side, so they just went in for the A side instead. There were still 2 players on that A side that were, I guess, unaware. They had like a feeling that it might be B, and then suddenly they get pushed. So great surprise from Team Vintage, making sure they really make it count here. And we see Xapis already getting 1 frag on Jepa. Flash is going to come through. I don't think this is going to be great for Team Vintage. You know, they're pushing B long. They already lost player, another one as well. And now they're kind of stuck in this situation. They have to push it. Doesn't matter what they're doing. Hasta La Vista taking a Reckles. Go for more shots through the smoke. Oh, wants to drop the bomb to his teammate. Is going to get shot. He has to reload. People are shooting him from behind. My line, the pressure is too much. Sniper does take down my line, though. And there's another flash coming through. The bomb is down. And Sniper tries to go for the shot. Kaza's going to backstab it in a couple seconds. He has to make it... Oh, Kaza's not going to backstab him. No, because Xapis already knows what to do against Sniper here. Very impressive performance yet again. Gotta make sure that this is working properly. Getting those audio issues again, but that doesn't have anything to do with what I earlier mentioned. It's the connection bug that happens once every 3 months. Every single time I restart, it fixes it, but gotta do that after the stream, sadly. Moving on. Got a social here again on that B site. Ooh, Sniper. Almost getting endangered. Reckles does take down Jepa. And Sniper go for some more shots. Very interesting performance as Myline does take it on Discs. Hope King taking on Myline. It's going to be a refrag, but the cost coming in with a double here. King and Sniper both getting taken on reps. And Reckles go for a flashbang. Hasta La Vista taking on 1 player. Cost is going to get taken on. It's going to be 3 versus 1. The bomb is down. Hasta La Vista is on 18 HP. Has to go for the bomb here. 1 minute, 12 seconds. Does he have enough time to actually take this bomb, or is he going to get shot from his side? It seems like there's already a social here. Go for the instant headshot. It didn't even matter. He already got taken out. And we're going to hit match point. Switching the sides here with Team Vintage on the Coalition side and Endurance on the Breach side. Let's see how they will perform, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be very interesting to see. And I'm just overall very surprised overall by both teams. Like, they're doing pretty well. They're doing very, very well. Sticking together, you know. Overall, I see some great things from both sides. Also some mistakes from both sides. And overall, it's just looking like a pretty nice match for us to watch. You know, pretty close overall. Team Vintage and Endurance both really want to win this here on candles. But I'm wondering, what kind of impact will this match point have? Because we saw a bit of a 50-50 situation when they were playing Coalition Breach. But how will it go with Breach Coalition? Like, Endurance and Team Vintage both switching sides. Seems like it's still neck to neck here on this pistol round. The trades are still going back and forth. And Cost taking on 1 player here. Hasta La Vista is going down. Jepa going for the reload, but does get spotted here, almost getting taken down. We can see some players trying to push up on my line. Takes both down. A social taking on Jepa there on lower catwalk, and it's a 6-7. Very nice win there. Easy in the bag. Nice secure on that first round for Endurance, and probably also the second one here. The eco round is in favor of Endurance. All Team Vintage can do here is get stack up somewhere in a corner. I don't know. Try and get some early picks and maybe win from there, but at least gets those picks. At least 2 picks would be great here. And they're already on the Eagles. You can see 1 guy Sniper here on the GSR. It's looking pretty difficult. They're going to get sprayed down behind the bush. There's not really much you can see. Reckles just gets an easy spray down here with the SA. A lot of headshots as well. So I don't think it would have mattered if they had some armor on. That's a straight up headshot. MyLine getting a nade kill on this X-Hope. And King at least getting one frag before it could even switch to MyLine. Takes him down. And it looks like it's going to be a 6-8. Moving over to the third round, let's see if Team Vintage can pull it off one more time. Endurance starting off great with the first 2 rounds, but maybe this is just because they're better at pistols. Who knows? Or they just so happen to move on further, you know, getting more wins. They're just better on the breach side. All depends on the way they roll. Sniper gets flashed. Nade coming through as well. He's going to drop another flash towards B-Long. And that was a fail. Making his teammate blind for a couple seconds, including himself. Sniper. Huge mistake there on the nade. Utilizing it not quite well. Hostile defeats the Sniper getting 2 more frags. Social getting 1 more, but Sniper comes in for the refrags. And oh my god, what is even happening at this point? Getting 2 frags into the Social, going to take it to Sniper. Full of the refrag, but it's already too late. Jepa takes down a Social. And Team Vintage, they make it happen again like in the first half. They make sure they get that 3rd round, and they do, in fact, get that 3rd round. Very impressive performance here by Team Vintage. Getting back into it. Endurance. They were doing pretty well, and they did the same thing on the Coalition side, but it seems like Team Vintage is just better at getting back into the game here. With that 3rd round, let's see if they get the 4th, 5th. I mean, start to stabilize things again. I mean, that might just be interesting. This map is just very balanced for both teams. Both teams have equal knowledge. Both teams seem to be as good as they want to be on both sides. Like, I can only see the differences only on, like, just pistols, ecos, and rifle rounds that kind of depend on trades. And it's going pretty neck to neck so far. Team Vintage taking out a Social here, as one of the players, also Disix Hope, dying in the process. Actually, before that fight even happened, I think he already got killed. See Soppies trying to find a pick here on Sniper's Nest, but Reckles does get 1 frag on Jepa. And they are already interested in that A site. See a flash, not a fail this time. Reckles very accurate with these flashes. And you can see Soppies trying to back for his teammate, getting another refrag on King. Hostile is still on the B side. You can see Sniper pretty low, asking for backup. He needs it. The Sniper might actually take him down, and he does live up to his name. He gets taken down by the Sniper. Or actually, no, he doesn't. MyLine does take him down there. Jepa disconnecting real quick as well. It's going to be 1 versus 2, and MyLine takes down the last player. Hostile Fisa is going to get taken down. And that's going to put them in a 7-9. You guys already saw Jepa doing the screenshot, or the SSs for the disconnection. And Endurance Gaming, you can see there's a lot of people moving to ASAP, but this time there seems to be one guy lurking. And we didn't see this on Team Vintage this time. So Endurance Gaming, oh! And this lurking definitely helped out Social, taking on Jepa as MyLine takes down Sniper. And they already are off to a great start. They take down 2 players. And that is just wonderful for Endurance Gaming here. Slowly making a choice here. They got 2 players on the A side. So the obvious choice would be the B side here. Would be great if Endurance Gaming chose that. But this Hope gets 1 pick here on MyLine. Reckles taking on Hostile Fisa. Looks like the B side is completely open as Disix Hope seems to be the last player remaining. King gonna get taken on by Cos here, and Disix Hope slowly but surely moving towards Cafe. Checking it, and kind of missing the door opening there, but slowly trying to make sure he does check those coordinates, which is a lot more important than usual. Misses the shots there. Could have actually taken on Reckles and had a decent eco round there, but Reckles takes him down 7-10. Did they actually get the bomb plant? I don't remember hearing a bomb going off. So that's a bit of a waste of money, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they were about to plant it, but one of the players just found them. Had to kill him. Could have maybe waited, but it would have been risky. Especially in those eco rounds, you want to make sure they don't do any damage to you. Keep that economical level very low. Low as possible. Now Endurance Gaming. Pushing up towards the A side, we can see Reckles checking behind. This Hope is waiting in this corner. And that nade is going to do a little bit of damage. You can see one player moving up from elbow. My line again, surprising him out of nowhere with that headshot there. I'm assuming pre-fire or just great reflexes. I have no idea. It's a pretty common spot for players to stay at. So I guess just a quick pre-fire and then quick moving back or whatever it may have been. Or maybe he got the info from one of the players there. Whatever it has been. Team Vintage is lacking because of that. Sniper taking on Cos, but my line taking on Jepa again. I mean, trying to trade. Sniper pre-fires, good choice. Takes down my line. It's gonna be 2 versus 3. Sniper not going for the flash here. Reckles. Wants the player. Goes for the flash. A very decent flash. Trying to back off. And get 1 frag and 2. 2 in total. So he got Reckles by taking a flash and a social. And there goes the 3rd. Sniper carrying it out here for Team Vintage. Endurance had it in the bag. But Team Vintage, they have Sniper. And Sniper just absolutely carries this one out. Taking that victory. Huge performance here by Sniper. Definitely got to praise him up for this one. Taking 3 players down. I think even a 4K. Maybe I missed one. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that I think Hustler or Disix Hope. No, Disix Hope died early on. I think by a social. And Reckles got another frag. My line and social got an early frag by lurking. Or was that another round? I'm no. Bro, at this point, I'm just getting confused. But I think that's the case. A Sniper getting that huge 3K for sure. 100% 3K. I'm not sure about the 4K. Maybe I kind of missed that. And again, Reckles early on taking on Disix Hope. So that was correct. Hustler Fista getting 1 frag. Taking on my line. Casual situation of a back and forth play, but still Endurance is in the lead. They just need 3 more rounds. You know, they have that confidence while Team Vintage is on pressure. Ooh, a social did flick properly, but King got the headshot and another headshot. Cos comes in taking on King though, and you can see they have lost control over the side. Jepa is gonna move through the smoke. Oh my god, that is so sneaky. That is so sneaky. And this is also pretty risky because this smoke is gonna go down. If there was someone to be waiting. Oh, he made a lot of noise. Sniper made so much noise. Sappies. Continue Hasta La Vista. Then there's going to be one player there. Sappies. He's going to try and get the refrag, but he does actually get the refrag. Cost is still remaining here. The last player. Sniper has to make it count again. And he does. And he does make it count again. Again, for Team Vintage. Takes down the Sniper. And takes down Cos. Of course, his teammate helped him out nice. But I helped him out nicely there. But Sniper eventually pops off at the very end, making sure their team is still going to stay in this game 9-10. And oh boy, is Sniper carrying them right now in terms of rounds. Not just in terms of KDR, top fragging or whatever. Just blatantly in terms of rounds. This man is saving them so hard with the help of his team. Great performance so far by Sniper. Soppy's trying to find the early pick here on Sniper's Nest. But it doesn't seem like he's going to find anyone. You can see Hostile Fisa with the Sniper in Cafe on the low, pretty close range situation. Something you wouldn't expect a Sniper to do. Here's some nice beats though. The bomb is spotted. He got shot there, so he also got spotted. See a social. Tries to find a player here on Coalition. Sniper gets cost. So it looks like, again, Endurance is getting picked off. Jepa snipes on a social. And Team Vintage just lose Sniper here. They got 2 players on the A side. Jepa on 23. Moving towards the B side, making sure there's no one here. And they got another teammate there. Kinged. Getting flashed here together with his teammate on the A side. They have to make it count. This Hope is there. He cannot die, or they will lose control over this side. Reckles and Milo both getting together with Sabis is going to come in with the Sniper. And he has to move up and get this bomb planted. Hustle of Fistan and Jepa are both moving their way towards the A side. He does not go for the bomb plant or the control. He instantly tries to get a frag there, and Jepa shuts him down. And again, Team Vintage seems to still be in the game. Great performance here from Jepa and from Hostile Vista. Last players remaining there, making sure, you know, they stay in the game. Overall, winning out these trades, definitely great performance from them, making it a 10-10. And wow, Endurance Gaming, actually, they're just not getting any rounds so far. Like, Team Vintage is comebacking, but I'm not really seeing any performance from them. Like, they're not really pulling with something. They got two. They got the Eagles this round, so they're probably gonna lose this one as well. But let's see what's gonna happen. You never know. Sniper, ooh, he's pretty deadly, and if he's gonna get a lineup here with Yogg, it is gonna be a pretty big problem. We can see Sapi's already taking on Jeppa. So it's a 4 vs 4. They can see Sniper gets the lineup as expected. Hostile Vista taking on my line. Sapi's does take down Sniper. So this eco round has already gone pretty nicely here for Endurance. But again, Team Vintage, they are in the lead. And 2 more rounds. And they got this first map. And you can see another nade coming through. Excuse me. A social getting 1 frag here on Jeppa. And it seems like Endurance finally starting to pop off early game instead of seeing Team Vintage getting more picks and more picks. I mean, we saw one wrong with my line, and Reckless were getting a lot of nice picks, but then Sniper just ran them down with rifles. They all had rifles. That was quite shocking. So let's see if Team Vintage is going to step it up, because they really need to. Endurance is on high alert here. This X Hope does take down Cos. See Sniper, they're definitely abusing the nades here. A lot of teams do. If they have the right situation, Reckles might get picked here from Cafe if no one's checking it. And he does. Oh no, Sniper does take. Oh, there they go. I'm trying to face to Hostile. Hostile doesn't take down Reckles, and they're losing the gunfight there. Snipers is taking down a lot of players. Team Vintage is just looking way too strong. Sniper getting a 3rd as well. Sapi's going down, and Sniper just impressive performance. And it really is looking like Team Vintage is going to take the bag home. I mean, for this first game, of course. Endurance, they're doing pretty well. But Team Vintage definitely is performing out of the world on this one. Although I must say, the mistakes that Endurance Gaming is making right now, like the mistakes Endurance is making at the moment. I don't know why I keep seeing Endurance Gaming. I don't think it's even Endurance in the first place. I'm so used to saying gaming after names. Oh, it is actually Endurance Gaming. Never mind. But we're moving on. Endurance Gaming moving up towards the A side. Finally, will this be the first bomb plant in a long time? And will it also be a successful one? Let's see. They're going to try and keep themselves in the game. All Team Vintage has to do is win it out here. They're going to be very risky, though. Snipers. Ooh, Jeppa's going to take down. The Sniper's going to drop down. And there you go. Social taking on Sniper from the right corner. And things are already looking pretty risky. Hostile also on a Sniper. Trying to find the player towards the right, does not find him. And a social was hiding behind the bins all along. Playing hide and seek with Hasta La Vista. 12-11. Team Vintage, again, 1 round away from winning, but Endurance, when they pull up with these pushes, they better be good enough. Again, the A side locked down. And there's just 1 guy on the B side. Cos does not want to engage this. Cos definitely does not want to engage this. 58 HP, already getting hit. See Cos, if they get that 1 pick on the B side, this could be huge. Finds 1 player there. Jeppa gets taken out. Cos, impressive performance. King does take down Sapis. That nade is coming through as Social taking on Sniper. King is going to try and find 1 player. Takes on Cos. But they got the bomb on the B side here. King very accurate there as well. My line does take down King. It's going to be 2 versus 3. The bomb is ticking. This X Hope is going to engage this. And Vintage, even though this is such a close one, even though we're so close, Endurance is abusing that B side finally. Nade, Flash coming through. Nade as well. I was about to wait for the nade. This Hope takes on Reckles. And here they go. My line takes on this Hope. He's going to back up. Hasta La Vista. This is his only chance to get this right. 14 HP. A social has to get taken out. 100 HP, but he does find him. 12-12. And this is going to be insane. The last one to win it all out. Definitely good luck, because they're going to need it on this last round. 24 rounds in. Team Vintage and Endurance both giving everything they got. It is so incredibly close. And Endurance could actually still make it. Ooh, this is risky for a last round. Sniper gets a shotgun kill, which is pretty huge, but Sabi quickly takes down Sniper. Again, pretty low in economy. Team Vintage might actually be in trouble here because of that economy. Jeppa. Ooh, King, the SA is working. The SAs are working, and they take down everyone. Everyone in their path. Taking down Endurance. They lose this out against SAs on Team Vintage. They were low in economy, and somehow Endurance still was able to actually lose that one out. Team Vintage, well played with their economical situation. Definitely well played. Great performance. And wow, just absolutely insane. I was not expecting them to end up like this. I was maybe expecting Team Vintage to go 13-10, but Endurance, they did not give up at all. And yeah, of course, respect to them, of course, for staying in the game, making sure they're not toxic towards each other, and just, you know, keeping the game fair so far. Everything went pretty smoothly for both sides. Wow. What do I have to say? I mean, that was great performance for both sides. Overall, really impressed by their performance. I mean, what am I supposed to say? 13-12. What a close match. All I can say actually is that we're going to move on to the second map very shortly. So yeah, definitely stay tuned. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to be ready, but for now I'll just set up a timer for another 15 minutes. So yeah, just stay up to date. Around 13 minutes. I think 13 minutes will be pretty good as well. 13 minutes, and we'll see the second map very shortly. Thank you all for watching, and again, take a break, go to the toilet, grab some snacks, grab some drinks, and again, we will be back shortly. I didn't forget to unmute my mic because I did see that I was muted. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the Claxon Seasonals for the European side. We are off to the second map of the semifinals. Looks like they will be doing their knife round. Oh wow, they're actually done very. You know what? If I don't have time to do my thing, then it's fine. It's all fine. I didn't even have time to switch and prepare. Okay, that is just wonderful. I hope the audio is a little higher than before. If it is annoying, again, you guys have the chat to put it into. Again, I guess I'm ready. So fast. That is impressive. I do respect for the teams, of course, to be on time. I'm kind of shocked by it actually. So again, great performance and great timing. So yeah, again, Team Vintage getting that first map under control. Wow, this is very loud. Sorry, it's a little loud for me, so I'll drop it down for myself, but I hope it's still fine for you guys. It's good. Anyways, they can start right away, and yeah, we'll also start right away, I guess. Like, we're all good. I mean, I didn't expect them to start this fast. I'm not really used to teams, you know, being ready in such a short amount of time. Apparently, they are. So off we go. We got Endurance Gaming on the Breach side, or on the Coalition side, and Team Vintage on the Breach side. Same team, same names, same situation, just a map that has recently been redesigned. And I actually am really a fan of it, like the way they repositioned the stairs here and there. Like, it's looking nice. It's a little dark, and I feel like the graphics still need to be updated and it needs to be refined. But overall, like the structural integrity, the structure of the map is looking pretty sick. And we can see that Endurance is around that B side. In Team Vintage, you know, they're kind of spreading around. It looks like they have decided to actually go for the A side on this one. And you can see, oh my god, Endurance. Wow, that damage. Okay, I think that completely took the Team Vintage off guard. Already taking 2 players. Recco's getting another one. Hostile Feast. I mean, they're all just going down. I don't even see them going down. What's going on? This takes hope. Last player remaining. I mean, these people, they haven't even started the push yet. And they're already completely getting ran down here by Endurance. Like, again, these pistol rounds, every single one of the pistol rounds and the eco rounds, Endurance is just popping off. It is nuts. I mean, we have yet to see this type of like chemistry in terms of like winning it out. Like eco rounds and pistol rounds all for Endurance, but somehow still those rifle rounds, Team Vintage seems to get back from them and eventually actually winning out. Like, you know, of course, pistol rounds and eco rounds, they're very important. You know, they give you a head start, they give you confidence, they give you those rounds that you need. They're kind of free if you get like the first one. They're like worth a lot more, but if you don't win out those rifle rounds, it's not going to look any better. And you know, this eco round, as I predicted, is of course going to go in favor of Endurance. Now, the third round, this is what we're all interested in. How will this end up? Again, the audio is very loud for me. I'm about to go deaf. No. Apologies for that, but I will go deaf if this continues. Anyways, I've lowered it down a little bit, so hope it will be good for me and for you guys. Jeez. Moving on, we got Endurance Gaming moving towards Sandwich and Orange HQ, kind of spreading around the B side here. Cost going all the way actually to the other side. He seems to be flashed now, and that's a lot of players on mid. Like 2 nades, and it's done for this. It's done for Team Vintage. And finally starting to spread around a bit more. We do know that Cos is in the corner. It's patient. Don't know about that flash, but it seemed to have actually... I thought it was failing for a second, but it was pretty good. But that does give away Cos's position. King knows that there's one guy in the corner. He knows that there's a lot of pressure on the B side. And Sniper and Jeppa don't even care at this point. Like, they're pushing up. Sniper has 2 HP. This man has balls of steel, and he's moving through, but Mylan and Sapis, of course, take them down. Has Lufisa does infect into Sapis with the refrag there. So it's going to be a 2 versus 3. And you can see Disix Hope also taking on Mylan. And again, Team Vintage, what's going on? They actually do get the 3rd round. As predicted. Like, it doesn't matter what map these teams play on. Oh, Cos, he got spotted, and King did a quick 360 or whatever he was doing right there. Jeppa disconnecting as usual. You know, gotta have that ritual again of disconnecting for no reason and then coming back. Looks like his internet pops up every time they will go into a new map. SS disconnect. And Endurance, as usual, just losing out the third round. Like, wow, nothing different. Nothing different from the last map we've been on. Just Team Vintage winning out the rifle rounds. If it's going to be another 13-12 with Endurance winning out the pistol and the eco, and Team Vintage having Jetpod disconnecting, at this point, guys, I will be clueless, and I will say that this is all fixed. This whole match is fixed. Like, come on. How is this possible every single time? Is it really that much of a skill gap? Like, in terms of the rounds that we're getting, the eco round and the pistol round and the third round, like, is that really just a skill gap? Does it really not matter that much? Like, anything? And Team Vintage, of course, slowly getting a few frags. I mean, they started with the first one, but Endurance seems to win this one out. They got 3 frags. And Jepa, the last player running a Sabis, takes down another player here with the sniper. They both have 2 sniper Sabis, also taking on Jepa. These like, I can really see why Team Vintage would get annoyed by this. Endurance is just popping off with these snipers, man. They got 2 players on their team, Sapis, and I think what was it again? I actually forgot who was the other sniper. I think they had another sniper, right? Anyways, Hasta La Vista also seemed to be sniping. A sniper also snipes, but I think there was another player there that also snipes. I'm not sure who it was though, but it's fine. I guess I'll get confused. Whatever. Moving on. This time though, Endurance does in fact actually get the 3rd or the 4th round instead of losing that round and bringing it back to 2-2. Team Vintage getting a fragger sniper, taking out Cost. It's going to be a 4 versus 3. And a flash coming through. King looking at a nice little wall there, peeking it out. I guess he was just trying to make sure he got away without making any noise from that flash. Completely blinded. Now retained to full vision. Is he kinged? No, ooh, Reckle. Reckles is just coming out of nowhere, taking on Sniper there. Feels like a horror movie in this situation. The background, the ambient noise. Feels like a horror movie here for Team Vintage. They're very scared for every single corner they take. Sappies. Moving up 40 seconds. Social takes 1 frag, but gets taken out by the Deagle regardless. This Hope is the last player remaining for Team Vintage. And oh, this guy is going to get pushed on. Ooh, but he does find 1 frag. This Hope is going to find Reckles here on the side. But Myline knows exactly where this guy is. 20 seconds. And there he goes. He gets spotted. Does not get away in time. And this Hope gets taken out by Myline. 4-1. And Endurance is already in a huge lead so far. And we can see Endurance within my line. Cost going for flash nades. King taking on Cost, and oh, what is going on? Like, they're actually losing players here. Hustler Fisa taking on Reckles. This might be the first successful after the 3rd round, the 2nd successful rifle round for Team Vintage, getting a lot of players here on the side, planting that bomb successfully. And Sappies, and oh, here comes Myline through the vents, going for some shots, taking on Disix Hope. He's on 12, pretty low, and Sappies also on the GSR. Didn't he have a sniper? Or am I just confused? I'm still confused. Does he have? Yeah, he does. Okay, I was about to say. It looks like he's going to be saving it out here. I mean, who's going to save a GSR? Come on, guys. At least give it a shot. Go for it. But a sniper? That's a big chunk of money. If you lose that, it's a problem. Sappies does find 1 player, but is not going to risk trying to get the frag there. And King wants to take him down, but it's not going to happen. Japa even moved all the way towards Coalition Spawn. Hustle Fista that way. And you can see that, you know, he's going to be able to survive this easily. Saving the sniper for his team. This is hope. I guess there always is hope when you can get that sniper ready. I think it was, I think it was someone else actually, but it doesn't matter. 4-2. And Team Vintage, they do in fact get their 2nd successful rifle round. Let's see if they can get a comeback on this. Flash. Another flash. Cost. You got to do something with that flash. Ooh, gets shot. Could have maybe pushed that with the shotgun. Could have gotten a kill there. Social does take on this Hope. 4 versus 4 as Hasta La Vista gets 2 more frags at 3 versus 4. Hasta La Vista, definitely with those plays. Hasta La Vista is going to take down 2 more players. And that's going to give them a huge advantage. Social getting another frag. It's going to be 3 versus 3, but no. It's going to be 2 versus 3 as King gets the headshot on the Social. And the side seems to be clear, but can they successfully get on? Oh no, line is still live. Sneaking through the vents, like even disappearing from my radar. And oh, my line, does he actually get spotted? Gets low-key almost naded, hits the wall with his head. Is so used to jump shooting there that he actually hits the wall to his head and dies. Poor line. Drawing the line of his life right in front of him. Another successful rifle round for Team Vintage. And we can see Endurance Gaming still in the lead, but Team Vintage is trying to catch up here with these rifle rounds. King, pushing jet, but does get 1 frag here with the sniper. That's taking the zombies. Coming through on Banana. My line. Patiently waiting here with the Deagle. Making sure he's going to be able to spot anyone that gets through. Does quickly swift through and gets a little scared as Hustle Fist taking on Reckles. Economical loss is having a huge impact on their performance. They get at least 1 frag here in my line, but Hustle Fist quickly running it down here with the Yogg. Cuss. The last player remaining. Is he gonna get absolutely destroyed? Yes, he is. Is he gonna get a kill in the process? No, he isn't. Will he clutch around? No, he's not. At this point, he is gone. 4-4. And Team Vintage is right now neck to neck to Endurance. You can see again a lot of people stacked towards that B side. 4 people to be exact. A side. It's just very easy to hold, but once you lose that first player on the A side, oh, Koss pushing out very early on this one, taking out King, surprising him. How can there be someone waiting there? Koss knows that there's a wobbling spot there, but gets punished himself. 82 HP. Did he get any frags in the process? I don't know, but a Social got a double there, and Jepa is low, and this is Team Vintage's push. Absolutely destroyed. This Hope does also get taken down. Jepa could as well just save the sniper here. He's going to get pushed from multiple angles at some point. I mean, he's just playing deathmatch here. And then off he goes. Zombies is going to take down Jepa. 5-4. And Endurance in the lead. Team Vintage. Will they make it happen now? Bring the score to stable. 5-5. Or will they lose this out and actually risk getting a poor start on the first half? Social taking on Sniper. You can see this Hope taking on my line. Goes for the second one. This could be huge. This Hope, 2 frags, is on 5 HP. Tries to find the third. Is pretty hyped up, but Reckles takes him down. Could have gotten taken down by HQ anyway, but if he took down Reckles there, that would have been huge regardless. 2 for 1, and Sapi's last play remaining here. Vintage, due to Hasta La Vista and the plays from this Hope, there is still hope in this matchup. Jepa, 100 HP, survives without any type of damage. And here goes Hasta La Vista with 1 HP on the bar. Gets the frag that they need. And it's 5-5, ladies and gentlemen. 5-5 with Endurance Gaming doing pretty well, but Team Vintage also trying to get back into it. And it is looking solid. Social pre-flashing the long. Jepa taking on Sappies with the sniper. Social going for a quick check here on the B side, making sure no one's pushing through orange. Sniper, ooh, absolutely getting destroyed there. Reckles takes him down. No one was able to refrag him there. Look, imagine if this was rain, like this would be an instant refrag, of course. But Hasta La Vista taking on Reckles, 2-4. Oh, 2 versus 4. Bomb is down. Team Vintage could get this. 11th round in the pocket. My line does take down Hasta La Vista there with the AUG. This X Hope. Ooh, some shots coming from CT Hall. And he's going for the shots, but my line does take down this X Hope. King taking down the Social Goody, but 1 versus 2. Going for more shots. King takes down my line. And it's got to be a 5-6 here. Team Vintage in the lead. Endurance, if they want to match the score again, they got to get this last round. Go all in. Economically, I don't think they'll be ready as much as Team Vintage is right now. Look at all these nades dropping down. They're going to make it a good last round of this one to finish match point on the first half and then move on to the second half. Jeppa taking on my line. See Jeppa moving forward. This is Hope taking on Sappies. It's going to be 3 versus 5. Hasta La Vista taking on Cuss. And it's just a 2 versus 5 now. The bomb is still down. King moving forward. They got a 2 versus 6. Or 2 versus... What am I saying? 2 versus... What? 6? I mean, I got confused with the score there. But it seems like Vintage is actually going to run this off to 7-5. And even though Endurance is doing so well, they still lose too many members to hold on to this one. Like, I'm not counting on it. No, it's a full ace here. Sniper taking out a Social. Acing out the team 7-5. And we are switching sides with Team Vintage on the Coalition side and Endurance Gaming on the Breach side. Let's see how they will perform. Team Vintage already had that first win. If they move on, they can actually get this done in just 2 maps. But who knows? Maybe Endurance can come back here on the Breach side. They are known to win out these pistol rounds, but if they lose the pistol round as well, I mean, I think it's basically over at that point. Let's see. They have to win this pistol round to get a comeback here. Come on. Cost getting the first frag. Ooh, they do get shot from the side. And again, I feel like Team Vintage is not really familiar with how they have to play in pistol rounds. Ooh, but this X Hope does get 1-2 solo kills. So I guess individual performance is strong enough to make it count. This X Hope is carrying on this pistol round. My line getting another frag. Hasta taking a Reckles. And oh my god, this X Hope definitely the carry on this pistol round. If he gets the last, it's going to be a 4K. He has to hit the 4K. He does hit the 4K. Oh my god. This X Hope gets the 4K on this pistol round. I mean, I was expecting Endurance to win this one as well, but I guess this X Hope was just popping off. He had the angle, and in a solo situation on Bureau, this was just his moment to shine. And honestly, I have no idea how Endurance is going to get back from this. They're going to win at the eco. They're going to win at the 3rd, the 4th maybe even. And then it's 11-5. And Endurance has yet to get back into the match and get so many rounds on the Breach side. It seems unrealistic. But is it possible? It is possible. Hasta La Vista though. Where is this guy shooting? Sniper getting 1 frag. And here goes for the pistol. And he does take him down with the last one. My line taking him down. Drawing the line of his life after getting that 1 frag at least in the econ. I mean, 0 could be war. And now Hasta is pulling out the toxic card. And they're moving on with it. I thought these people were respectful. They had such a respectful time. You know, they won out the first and now the second one. They're just, I guess he's just popping off too hard. And I guess he boosted to the sky with his ego. I have no idea what has happened to this guy, but he's getting hyped. He's getting hyped, and I mean, if you're getting so many frags, and like you're getting a 4K on the pistol round, you're getting a 3K. I mean, even a 4K on the eco as well. This guy, I mean, he's gonna be happy with it. Jeppa, what is going on? I mean, I guess it's Jeppa's turn now. This X Hope getting toppies. Is it gonna be another 4K? But this time for Jeppa, I have no idea. He's moving forward. A Social does take down King. The bomb is still down, and this man, I mean, Jeppa, there he goes, gets the 4K. I mean, another 4K coming through. What is going on? Team Vintage is popping off harder than any. I did not expect them to pull off like this. Endurance, they are such a great team, but somehow they are lacking right now. And these players are just getting 4Ks left and right. What's going on? Every single round has been won by Vintage. Using a player that can get a 4K, like, what is going on? Is it gonna happen again? I can't believe it. Like, Endurance on their 4th rounder on eco yet again. This X Hope taking on Sappies. I mean, are they just very poor on Bureau with the Breach side? I guess so. Jeppa taking on Cuss.
And, I mean, Social finally getting the refrag here on Jeppa. So Jeppa, there he goes. Actually gets taken down. King, this X-Hope getting super fragged. This X-Hope with the sniper definitely performing well. That was the guy. This X-Hope and sniper, both great snipers. This X-Hope, another one, and 3K. Or was it a 4K? I'm not even sure at this point what's going on. 11-5 as I predicted. Now Endurance Gaming has to get back into the game. It started neck to neck, but I mean, what is going on right now? Vintage is just winning so hard out of nowhere. And Endurance, like, I was really expecting a lot from them here on Bureau, but I guess they're just not able to perform as well as they did on Candles. I'm assuming that Candles was their map pick then, because I mean, looking at by the looks of things, Vintage is just so strong on the Coalition side. Sniper bought an auto sniper. What is this guy doing? Trolling? Like, oh, and Endurance finally, as I predicted, finally gets back into the game. How am I predicting these rounds? What's going on? Like, I should be betting my money on these games. Anyways, 11-6. And I think Endurance Game is going to try and move forward with these rounds. As Team Vintage is starting to be a little having a little bit too much fun with these rounds here. You know, when you're very close to victory, you start to think of it as a, oh, it will happen, no worries. Well, you did put a lot of effort into winning a round in first place. So I don't know about that one. I hope Team Vintage doesn't do that, because that's going to cause them to lose this one. If they get too confident. Jeppa, can we see something? Yes, we can. Dropping another flash, moving back. Making sure Endurance Gaming is backed up. I do see a lot of players, you know, throwing flashes, nades, but are they going to do something with it? Do something with the utility throw, because eventually, like, throwing a flash and not going in after, like, it's just going to make it a useless flash. Like, you're going to flash the enemy is going to be on flash in a bit, and then the fight is, like, you're not going to get any type of advantage other than pulling them back a little, like, you know, distorting their push a bit. And Endurance line on a P-50 able to take down Sniper. And Sniper, I mean, what is going on with Team Vintage? They're just hanging out as if they're friends. Like, it's a scrim. Like, guys, it's an actual tournament. You're in the semifinals, and the winner will go against Vigorous. King does take down Reckles. It's going to be a 3 versus 2. Takes Sappies. Ooh, King taking on my line. And that back, taking down Sappies. It's a 12-6. 1 round away. Team Vintage, if they just keep it up like this, they should be doing fine. Sniper, I mean, my guy has died almost on every single round here. And Team Vintage, like, my people are doing very interesting. 2 nades on mid at this double nade. Oh, it looks like the double nade is useless because they're all trying to move towards the A side, pushing back, and now moving forward. Sappies does get an early pick, so that's great for Endurance. Starting off pretty strong, but okay, no, never mind. They're actually going to do a split. They're going to do 2 players towards B long, 2 players towards mid, and 1 player towards lurking on spawn. Okay, interesting choice. I mean, it's not a bad choice, but it's also like a weird angle. Like, someone really gonna go all the way around in like 1.8. Okay, or what am I saying? 1.08 minutes. I mean, oh, what is going on? Endurance Reckless getting another frag. Sniper does take him back though, and it's a 2 versus 3. Can he win this out against Reckles? That's all he has to do right now, actually. Now you can see Hasta does get from his side. Reckles could find a frag here. Hasta gets another wall bang. What's going on? A social last player in Hasta. Oh, there's no way he's gonna get a 3K here. There is no way. He is on 8 HP. He is on 8 HP. This guy must get taken down. He's gonna drop a flash in there, and he's gonna get pushed. Hasta does take the 3K, and off they go, defusing the bomb and taking victory here. What are they doing? Are they gonna defuse the bomb, guys? What? Okay, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, they're actually gonna defuse it. Okay, don't troll. Don't troll. Alright. Anyways, Endurance sadly and unfortunately losing it out here. Team Vintage, they performed very well. Like, I was pretty surprised by their performance. I was actually looking forward to a 3rd map. Like, they were really performing well. Like, it was a pretty close one on the first one, 13-12, but it looks like it's not gonna be the same on Bureau. Team Vintage, they're gonna take it for granted and just
move forward with this one. Like very impressive performance by both sides. I gotta give it to them. I'm really glad to see this performance from these teams. You know, they're all giving it all they got, making sure they give that entertainment to us. And of course, good luck to Team Vintage. You know, they're gonna move forward to the finals, play against Vigorous, and good luck to, of course, Team Endurance and in their future endeavors. They performed very well, or Team Endurance Gaming. Good luck in their future endeavors, of course. Great performance. And to end it off, I mean, let's just grab a few things here. I guess we can end it off with the let's see. So I guess we can move on to the last one here. Last part of this stream. Again, GG. And yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know what to say. I guess thanks to our sponsors, of course. The sponsors made this tournament possible. I just want to thank them real quick. BearClaw, for Critical Force, and NiceCactus.gg. BearClaw Gaming, of course, shown right below. We got BearClaw over there, the icon BearClaw over there. BearClaw Gaming, thank you very much. Critical Force, of course, for COPS itself, and the devs themselves, and NiceCactus.gg. Thank you all for making this tournament possible. And I guess we'll be seeing you guys in the finals. I don't know if I'll be streaming it. I don't know if anyone else will be streaming it. But as far as I know, the finals will be there very, very soon. Again, taking a look at those brackets. We got to assume here Vigorous is going to be playing against Team Vintage, Endurance, and Aura Esports. I don't know if I think they're going to play for the 3rd and 4th place. I'm not sure. This might be off stream. I gotta wait for that to happen. I don't know. Well, you guys will probably get a stream of that later on. Stay subscribed, stay tuned, and yeah, I guess we're gonna end it off here for now. I do again want to thank you guys all for watching and for staying tuned to the stream. Again, big shout out to both teams who are playing throughout the whole match, making sure that we get ourselves an entertaining experience. And honestly, apart from that, I don't really have anything else to say other than thanks for watching, and I guess we'll be seeing you guys on another live stream or video. Later, everyone.
Same people, same places, same parties. Am I just a ghost at night? Too many street lights in this city. I'm missing our ocean side. I've been running, but I can't escape the feeling that I've been away for far too long. 'Cause there's something about our love that brings me peace of mind. Something special about the way our lives are intertwined. There's something about you that just leaves me mystified. Something pulling me to your heart, and I always want you by my side. Keep your body next to mine.